But let's go to Melbourne now and catch up with Paul Dimattina, who we've talked to a few times during lockdowns and whatnot. Paul, good to talk to you again. Is there optimism? Let's look for some good news here. Are people getting out and about and spending money again in Melbourne, despite the emergency powers being extended for another 9 months?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've found people are here, they're out and spending, no doubt about that. I suppose just the biggest fear is we just don't want to go back into lockdown this winter. You sit there and you can't plan anything in your business. And also that, you're talking about, your kids. My kids are hanging to play sport this winter. They want to play team sport. They want to be hanging out with their friends. And they're sitting there as well. Just everyone's uncertain about what the future may hold this year, and especially when they want to keep extending these state of emergency powers where, as a business, very hard to plan, and I suppose just trying to give some clarity to your staff and also to your family and your kids as to what may transpire. It's definitely not easy when we see what other states around Australia are doing. They're getting on with business, getting on with life, and not being forced to have to go into a lockdown all the time.
What is the situation with kids' sport in Victoria at the moment? In New South Wales, my kids are busy trying to squeeze in footy and cricket practice at the moment. No go in Melbourne?
Yeah, no, they're all here. They're all playing at the moment, so definitely back up. We had it a couple of weekends ago, obviously, when we went into lockdown. No sport went ahead, but at the moment everything is going ahead. But, I can definitely say this time, last year was a bit of a novelty, I think, for my kids' homeschooling.
Yep.
Definitely this year there was a lot of unhappiness and uncertainty about that. Probably the other thing that was our casualised workforce that, went 5 days without work, and a lot of them, that's a week's wage, and that's also their rent for the week. And there's a lot of anxiety and uncertainty and fear amongst those guys as to what is going to happen in winter if we get locked away again. Yeah,
and that's the situation. You're saying things are going well at the moment, but is this, with the emergency powers, the fear of snap lockdowns based on not much is a real worry. And what you really need from Daniel Andrews and his government is some reassurances, don't you, that they won't be so quick, won't be so heavy-handed on lockdowns, especially given that the country's performed so well and vaccines are being rolled out?
100%. I mean, that's what we're all hoping. The vaccine's there, people will take it if they want. Just the snap lockdowns there. As I said, that uncertainty is just unhealthy for everyone. And, getting told we had a gold standard hotel quarantine in Victoria, then all of a sudden you're in lockdown 3 days later. It's like a team going in at half time, you're 10 goals up and you want to sing your club song. You don't sing your song at half time. I think that's what our government did again. And we just want surety from them that they've got the systems right, that everything's in place so we don't have to go into lockdown. It's their responsibility to manage it properly now.
And on the sport, are we going to get a proper AFL season? We're going to get a full season and the Dogs are going to be okay?
Oh, let's hope we get to go and watch an AFL game soon. I know that I'm looking forward to it. We missed out last year. That was, getting to watch a game on TV every night was a bit of a novelty and enjoyable, but I think a lot of people are looking forward to going back and watching live sport and getting to cheer for their side again.
They sure are, Dimmer. Thanks so much for joining us. Good luck.
No worries. Thanks, Chris. Chat again soon.
Paul Dimattina there, Melbourne hotelier. He's been a campaigner over the past year to try and keep some of these restrictions at bay. He's really fought hard for his employees and for his industry. He's a great footballer himself for Footscray back in the day. Let's hope people can get out and watch footy all through this season.